11, we've uncovered new information about the man accused of killing a 19-year-old woman outside a Richmond gas station.
While the suspect's name and charges were just released for the first time today, our Jon Burkett has learned he was actually arrested back in March, just days after the murder. John?
A West End family, Bill, getting news that their daughter's accused killer is behind bars, and he has been there for just over a month. Richmond police announcing that Brandon Jackson is charged with second-degree murder, but he's staying at Riverside Regional Jail on a separate charge. Brandon Jackson is the man police have now charged with the second-degree murder of 19-year-old Godwin graduate Pamela Ann Kenizer. She was found on March 14th with a gunshot wound at this Exxon gas station parking lot off Jank Road.
I think it's very fulfilling for me to know that this guy was finally brought to justice and they caught the guy who did it.
Ricky Lewis spent a lot of time with Kenizer his freshman year at Godwin.
Pam was just outgoing. Pam wasn't afraid to talk to anybody. Pam knew everybody.
He says her violent death is still startling.
I couldn't even imagine her around that kind of,
Court documents reveal that Jackson was sentenced to 10 years in prison in February of 2006, time he still could possibly be serving if the entire sentence had not been suspended by the judge. Chesterfield court records show that police in that county picked up Jackson 3 days after Kenizer's murder on a revocation charge. He's been at Riverside Regional Jail ever since. Several neighbors tell me they've seen Jackson hanging around another man that Kenizer was friends with, but Lewis says Jackson is one guy he never came across.
I don't even know who that is, to be honest.
Jackson is charged with second-degree murder, also willfully shooting a firearm in a public place, use of a firearm during the commission of a felony, and use of a firearm by a convicted felon. Working for you outside of police headquarters in downtown Richmond tonight, Jon Burkett, CBS 6 News.
Thank you, John.